Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. I'm Michele. This is Soul Insights and Tarot if you're new to this community and channel. If you're drawn to this reading and message, you're about to have a quantum leap, which means that you're about to go beyond some kind of barrier, something that was holding you back, perhaps even a struggle. We'll get into it. I was really compelled by spirit to do this reading coming back from my walk. It's like, you've got to do this now, do this now. So this reading is actually showing what is about to break through for you, this leap, some of you, it's clarity. And remember, quantum leap is like a miracle. It's like a blessing. You don't know exactly how did this happen, or this happened in this way, or this area I didn't expect. So if you're drawn to this, these are going to be a confirmation for you, and it's also going to help you align and attune to the frequency of what your higher self is directing for you. The universe is aligning this through you. There's an orchestration that's happening. Now, if you want to connect in further, there will be a soul alignment and a soul attunement meditation that you can do that to support you on your path at this time, or to help you choose the cards that most resonate for you. So this is soul story number 1, number 2, number 3. If you're part of my soul family here, which I think we all are, if you're been coming here for a while, you'll know that I read in soul stories what is unfolding for you, which is a story, so you can edit, you can shift it, you can change it. If you like to choose from crystals, I'm going to put a couple crystals. Okay, let's see what we got here. So on Destiny, okay, this is what I'm getting. Carnelian, soul story number 1. Oh, okay, oh, the 2 of them want to come in. Okay, let's see, soul story number 2. Which one is for you? Okay. This one. Okay, I thought so. And then soul story number 3. So soul story number 2, you have the Malachite cube. Soul story number 3, you have the iron oxide. This is magnetic iron oxide, similar to hematite. It has hematite within it. All right, Radiant Soul Light, I look forward to connecting and tuning in with you. As always, ways to connect with me are in the description box. And one of the things also I want to say about the pick a cards, because I use them too. If you keep getting the same messages, that means it's within your realm of destiny. There might be some adjustment. It might be timing versus time. The soul has its own timing, because it's not just about you, Soul Light. Your timing is based on other people that are going to be in the experience that you're going to be having, what the relationship, the job, the career, whatever the next level of experience is, and also to some degree in the mainstream consciousness. So you have to remember that the consciousness, how things manifest, we are consciousness made manifest, we are spirit in form. And so for things to manifest, they have to have a strong resonance, strong complex vibrational frequency. Like all the frequencies, resonance need to be there. So don't give up hope. Just keep to your dream, your goal, your path, even if you have to refine it. Okay, let's get to the soul stories. Radiant light, take this time for yourself to attune to the frequency of your soul and through your higher self, the expanded dimensional aspect of your being. Connect into your soul. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel yourself anchoring and centering inside. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel the anchoring, healing light of spirit within. Each in-breath you're attuning into the soul's signature frequency, and each out-breath you are aligning through the dimensional aspect of your higher self to your soul. You are now more easily and effortlessly connecting into the dimensional frequency of your soul, releasing, relaxing into the higher self. You now begin to feel more calm, comfortable, and guided inside. Now when you're ready, take a deeper breath in your own pace, pattern, and flow. Pause as you go deeper inside and in your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow. Breathe all the way out, feeling the healing light energies of spirit within you, nurturing your soul, connecting you body, mind, spirit. Now release the breath. Let your breath go to its own natural rhythm and feel your own rhythm, your own internal timing, knowing that you are guided through your soul. As you align more to your own internal timing, rhythm, and flow, you are guided to the most life-enhancing soul experience and soul expression. Feel the energy of the higher dimensional aspect of you. Feel yourself guided, directed. As you make your choices, feel guided and directed, peaceful and calm inside. Hey, beautiful soul light. This is soul story number 1. Okay, this is going to be your messages, your quantum leap. A twofold. Your quantum leap is part of your destiny. And whatever you're coming to this reading about, it is a destiny issue. So it's been more about timing than time or chronological time, especially if something has seemed like it's taken a long time, or if you feel like you've been held back. Now, I do feel action, so I do feel you're moving more into a time period where your actions are going to pay off. You're probably even going to be more consistent, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's get some refinement into perhaps what's going on. But this is relative, I've got to say with this group, this is relatively quick because you have the Carnelian there. Oh, I knew this was going to come up because on my walk, I do a meditation walk sometimes, or I'll do a deep meditation, and then I go for a walk before I come back and do readings. Perception. I knew one of the cards had something to do, readings had something to do with projection and perception. You've got joy and despondent. So you're going to be moving from despondency into joy, from feeling despondent, down. Kind of maybe even waiting, like you have so much potential, soul light. You have so many gifts. I really feel with this soul group. And to some degree, look at this, it's all been solar plexus stuff that you've been healing. I do feel some of you feel very interconnected to everything, everyone. So there could be a bit of a, hypersensitivity, right? Highly sensitive person, highly, empathic and empath, very intuitive, where you do get thrown off by your environment, okay? So for you, it's really important for this next level, this shift, that you be around what is more uplifting, high vibrational, healthy, optimal, healing, inspiring. Really watch what you're taking in, especially in the worldly view, like news or things like that. And maybe you're already doing that and this is a confirmation for you, okay? But it does show that you're going more into a feeling of more joy, moving out of despondency, and so perception, so you can also see what you really want. So your soul self, your higher self, that the true you, the navigating principle of you beyond the ego, has kind of taken you out of the game a little bit here, or slowed things down, so you can get clear, like, okay, what is it that I'm really wanting to do? Or what's the next phase for me on my path? Or what's really important? What do I want to put my time, my energy, and my focus to? So I feel like this leap, this quantum leap, is going to bring you so much joy, so much happiness. You already have joy, though. I feel like this group, you've persevered through a bunch of stuff. And so you kind of go, okay, it's the little things. Okay, I'm going to, I'm going to be okay, But I do feel more happiness coming in for you. And I feel also you've got ninth house faith. This is, you've come here on the planet to learn a lot about faith and spirit in motion and how spirit works, and to develop some kind of philosophy, some kind of way of living that incorporates faith, that incorporates belief, trust, hope, when things aren't going as they should be, or as you planned or as you expected. So there could have been a lot of ups and downs with this group here if you're drawn to soul story number 1. But it does say that you have the chance to change your destiny, and I see this light coming in here. So I do feel like there is a shift. You're having a tonal, that's interesting, they're telling me tonal shift. Your tone frequency is shifting, but a tonal, you're going to take a different tone, a different approach. It's a more open approach. It's a heart-centered approach. So we've got some learning lessons that you've come here to do that your soul is enjoying. It might be challenging and difficult for the ego because it's had to persist and pursue. And you have perhaps felt passed by, but that perception is changing. And you're understanding that you're here to create, you're here to do something new. So let's get a little bit more clarity into what area of your life this shift is happening, or areas. And these are general readings, so they're going to apply to quite a few people. So I would say really use your intuition. If a word pops out or a phrase, or you see it in a different way, like if I'm channeling birth, and you're like, well, I have kids, or I'm not of a kid age, or I don't want any children, or I don't want any more children, then the birth is either of you or something that you're doing. Okay, let's get more messages, and let's get it closer. Oh, wow, see Jupiter. Okay, this joy, this expansion that comes in for you. You've got Jupiter in Scorpio in the 3rd house. Yeah, use your gifts of perception. So the breakthrough that comes in is going to bring, for some of you, it could be something you're doing online or joining with others, or a sense of community, a sense of connection, more connection in your life. It's your sense of purpose is going to be well received. Jupiter in Scorpio, again, I think I said very, the highly sensitive empath. Your perceptions, you're to use more of your perceptions, your intuition, your psychic ability. You've got Jupiter in Scorpio. That brings an increase in perception and perception. Oh, I can't believe this. Look at this. I'm looking at the area in the house. You've got Scorpio again. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. I do think this has to do with spirit or spirituality, relying more on spirit or the spiritual aspect of you. Even if things seem a little small or contained, with that Jupiter, you're about to have some kind of expansion or expression. This expansion and expression could also be in where you live, how you live, and also how you communicate and who you communicate with. There could be this sharing of what you've gone through, that there are those that need to hear this. Okay, let's get a house here, see if we can get a house, which is the green card. Oh, that wanted to come up. What people see and the impression you give. Okay. All right, so like 2 things. People are not seeing you as clearly as you want, or someone in your life, or certain people, or there's something you're wanting to do, and if it's in the world or online, they're not seeing you. I think you're very spiritual. I think you're very connected. I think you're very dialed in. And it may be that whatever you're sharing, or your message, or the way you're presenting what it is you present, there's a disconnect of how people are seeing you. And it's also that I feel in a way others might have to catch up to you. So you have to look at your perception. So what starts creating the breakthrough for you is a change in perception, that you start perceiving yourself differently. You start perceiving yourself more as a spiritual being in life. Less, not to say you discount the human or do a spiritual bypass, but that you focus more on the spiritual aspect of you, the occult, and integrating that or weaving that in what you're doing, or taking the spiritual or the occult perception of you. I was going to do these later, but I'm going to get a soul purpose card, because my sense is you're here to do something, or you are doing something great. You're changing perceptions, you're changing the world, but it's taking those that are connecting to you a bit longer to see. Okay, dreams of prophecy and history. You could be ahead of your time. You could see things very prophetic. Yeah, the perception. And here we've got, okay, seed planter. Plant seeds of potential every place you go in each person's soul, harvesting growth. Free spirit, you're here to enjoy life and to love freely. That's the joy. So right now, you're being asked by spirit, by God, the consciousness of the all that is that's coming in through your higher self, that is to plant seeds for yourself, for others, and then let them grow and then have more fun. I know this sounds interesting, especially if you're having challenges right now in your life, but focus more on joy and fun, and because I feel like something has to catch up, or someone has to catch up. That makes sense. Do what you love doing, because you love doing it. Yeah, see, look at this. Yeah, you have a turning point. So the despondency, the joy, you need to just reframe why you're doing what you're doing, or why you're going in a certain direction, or why you're developing something. Yeah, look at, we've got 9 of Wands, or 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Look what's coming out. Temperance. Okay, so the quantum leap is going to put you in a new direction, a new focus. You're learning faith. You're learning to be resilient. I know this is so hard, because it's like, I get it. Sometimes it's like, well, I've had faith. I've been resilient. I've been bouncing back. How much more? How much more do I have to do? But this is part of your destiny. Okay, you are helping to develop faith not only within yourself, but that goes out vibrationally. 6 of Wands is success, but it's also trust and faith. Okay, it allows you to go to that next step of the 7 of Wands. So whatever you're doing is going to be successful. It's already successful in the ethers. That's what Spirit wants you to know. It's already successful. This is part of your destiny. So it's almost like, whether it's hitting rock bottom, whether it's things are dissipating so much, or you're really feeling, challenged in a particular area, especially financially or in health, keep to it. You are about to have a quantum leap that is absolutely going to make you very, very, very happy. The 4 of Wands is not only completion and something, doing really well, right? It is that next level. It is that new beginning. So you're going to go to an area, you're going to be one of those stories of, I didn't think this was going to happen. I didn't think this was going to bounce back. I didn't think this would ever happen for me. I didn't ever think I would meet this person or have this happen. Okay, look at expectation and main female. So you have positive expectations, and some of you are working to be more magnetic, be more, not pushing as much. I think what it is, you put out a lot, you planted a lot of seeds, you put in a lot of effort. You need to become a little more magnetic to draw in what it is you want. I don't care. This could be, I've waited sometimes 20 years for something to manifest, because if I see it as a psychic, I've had clients that have said, oh my God, Michele, you said this would happen. That was 5 years ago. And boom, 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 everything you said happened. Sometimes we're on soul timing. We're not on chronological timing. And yours very much has to do with community, friends, friends that are like family, online, in-person community. You know what you're meant to do. You have an expectation of what it is that you are meant to do in your life at this time. And that is going to manifest. I just feel with this group, you're not off the mark. Focus on inspiration, focus on action that stems from joy. If you have to do stuff that's challenging or drudgery or stuff for finance, or you have to do stuff to heal the body, do that, but make sure you're doing enough that's joyful for you, that's just in the joy of whatever it is you like doing, whether it's the little things or whatever, because the seeds that you planted are about, I feel some of these seeds have traveled, they've multiplied already. Like, it's like sometimes you throw seeds out and you're like, oh, I only planted 2 strawberry bushes there, or 2, corn stalks, and oh, there's 7 now. So you are going to move into a space. This is going to put you on a whole new level. It's on the material realm. This is very much about the material, moving from that 5 of Pentacles into the Ace, where there is offers. There's new directions that's coming in that's bringing much more happiness and fulfillment. So the message I'm going to say for you is just to, hold to it. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't see here that you're off path, except to be a little more, just to bring in more freedom, more joy in your life. Even if you're like, I gotta grind, make sure you're doing stuff that really nurtures, your heart and soul and spirit, renews your spirit. Yeah, I just feel this. Look at this. No limitations. You're a celestial being with unlimited potential. There's so much for you to share. That's the next step, whether it's writing, creating, posting. There's something very strong in this group about communication. I almost feel like you could be an Akashic Records reader yourself. I see something here with writing. You could be writing down your prophecy or speaking it. It could be spoken word, chronicalizing something, or putting something in some kind of order or system. But your path definitely has something to do with the occult and spirit, and to some degree helping humanity. But you got to step away just a little bit. I'm going to say for some of you, in between 6 weeks to 6 months, there's a lot of change. Okay, there's a lot of, there's momentum that's coming in that time period. The 6 weeks to 6 months is a very pivotal time for you. That energy of 6 as well, 6 of Wands. Some of you could be 4 weeks. Okay, and this, because Ace of Pentacles, that could be about a month, so that's 4 to 6 weeks, right? In between. Sometimes it's 4 weeks we have in a month, sometimes 5 weeks. So it's a matter of days. In fact, you're going to get some good news in a matter of days that brings you some hope and some expectation of things getting better. All right, so like, follow your spirit. All right, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am divine will in action. I am abundant, and I am here to share my soul gifts with the world. Yeah, there's something about you sharing more, but just know that the seeds you've planted are going to start taking place. That quantum leap, it brings you in a place where things are doing better, definitely financially, and also in a level of feeling more joyful, happier, and feeling better about yourself and your body, your life, your energy levels with that first house. All right, Radiant Soul Light. If you feel a resonance, I'd love if you would hype this. Share the video, and subscribe if you feel a resonance and you choose to do so. Otherwise, so much love and light. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to soul story number 2. You've got the Malachite, so you're really needing and wanting changes. You are really calling in some kind of change, quantum leap. And I feel also with you is clarity of where to go, or what to do, or what's next steps, or what's stopping, or what's blocking. Okay, so you have Malachite here. This means that there is intense change coming, even on a heart chakra level, feeling more self-love, self-acceptance, or acceptance of a situation, and less criticism. I'm getting like there's a releasing of the way that you're looking at something. Now, you've got the void, of course, and we know how that goes. So there's not been some clarity in a particular situation if you're drawn to soul story number 2. You could also be a bit off track or off path, or something isn't, we're going to see what it is, Soulite, don't worry. We've all been there. We all get a little, it's just as we can be on the right track, we can be on the wrong track, just as we, so something is being realigned for you. I'm really getting that message through this. There's some kind of realignment with your solar body. So, astrology could mean something to you. That could help you. 52. Yeah, you're getting realigned. You're getting positioned or repositioned for this breakthrough, for this breaking down a barrier. But you have to get into alignment as to see what is best for you or right for you at this time. Okay, something's not in alignment. It could even be the type of relationships you could be. You could also, Soulite, be completing some kind of, not just learning, situation in your life. You could be getting, you could be like, okay, used to resonate to a certain type of living or certain type of lifestyle, certain type of relationship, certain type of job, and now something's not fitting in your life. So the barriers, the blocks right now is because there's some things that are not fitting. They don't fit. The person doesn't fit. The people don't fit. There's something not fitting. You're not fitting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Isolation. Not fitting. It's like the fit of the clothing, and grief. So this is, again, what I said earlier with heart. This is heart. Your heart has had to heal. You're perhaps in a sense of grief, sense of loss, of what you thought was going to happen or wanted to happen, or how long something's happened. This could bring in grief and loss from someone crossing over, and definitely divorce, separation, or not being with someone, right? Not being, not having someone close in your life, or not something you're isolating. Now, you could be in a relationship and still feel grief or isolating because things aren't working out. But mostly I'm feeling this group has felt that, yeah, they've had a lot happen. You've got victim, isolation. You pulled yourself back and you've been at an impasse. So I'm going to take a few of these because I am getting a lot of messages for you from this. So you can kind of see. Yeah, so you've kind of held yourself back, the fullness of your being, subconsciously, very subtly. So real talk here, okay? Soulite, I love you. I really do. I can feel you. And I feel a lot of us have been here, been in this kind of situation. Some of you, it might be worse. Some of you, it might be more extreme. But subconsciously, you've held yourself back from something, someone, some situation, some desire to not get hurt again. It's almost like you've been living half in and half out. And that's what's been missing. Look at that. Void, of course, moon missing. And if you look here, Soulite, I'm going to put this here because I feel like this is like your higher self, your soul, right? And you're going into the infinite consciousness, God consciousness, right? All that is. And then here is the avatar you, the ego. Do you see how it's not in alignment? It's not getting the full juice. So it could be, you could interpret it as hiding. You could, but you may not think you're doing this. But and others may not think you're doing this. Oh my God, they're in my throat. Did you just hear that? All of a sudden I felt like a little closing. I get censored. You've censored yourself. You've held back. Wow. Okay, let's see. Where and how is this happening? For soul story number 2. Yeah, your life, destiny, your career, being more public. You've isolated. Now what happened, okay, Soulite, what's happened, 10th house, but you've got Mars here in Leo. Leo, your self-expression. Mars in Leo in the 10th. So this could be perfectionism. This could be I'm not ready. I'm still healing. I'm doing all. Your higher self wants you just go full out. full out, whatever that means to you. So you've kind of held back a bit. And what's happened vibrationally, because you've done that for so long as a protection mechanism and as to heal, that's the stronger frequency. So what's happening for you is you're going to get a frequency shift, a higher octave of love, a frequency shift where you're more able, Mars and Leo, you're more able to be more out there, self-expressive, heart open, taking a risk, taking a chance, just bigger. What it is you need to go a little bit bigger in your life right now. Oh my God, look at the 10th house. Your achievements and status in the outside world. Wow, so light. Okay. I'm hearing to tell you did the right thing. It's either that it did too long, or you subconsciously you did it so well that now you're not quite in alignment. Let's see what else is happening. Second house, money, your assets, finance, and the things you value. Let's take one more. The part of you that desires beauty, success, and that's what I said. Oh my God, so please let me know in the comments how you, relationship, Libra. Oh my God, so light. Okay, please let me know. I'm so glad I listened to my higher self and the guides when I was working with them to do this reading. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I get it. You're having to really open up. That's why you got Malachite. And Malachite works on the heart, but Malachite brings in intense changes, deep changes, right? A lot of layers and levels. So you've held yourself back to not have to get hurt again. Maybe in relationship, maybe pulled back, things didn't work out. But the quantum leap for you right now, I feel you are at an impasse. I feel like you're about to shift in this reading, and maybe even listen to the meditation. If you're on my Soul Path Journey or Patreon, you can download, on soulplayground.org, you can download the alignment meditation, or it's also on my Patreon. But I think you can download it on the website. I don't think you can download it on Patreon. Look at that, 10th house, second house, Venus. Venus, connecting into that second house of Taurus and Libra. This has been all about love, value of self. You've been devalued. You've been held down. You've been pushed down. So that's it. So you've been isolating. Even if you haven't been isolating soul light as much, you might say, oh, I have friends, I have family. No, your vibrational frequency has been isolating. It's been less. It's been dimmed. It's been cut down. You've been out of alignment. This vibrational frequency shift that's coming up for you is going to bring you in alignment so that you can go bigger, do more, express yourself more, be, come from the heart, that you can get through the impasse. So 10th house is a destiny issue. You're destined to listen to this reading and take it in, take what resonates. And, if something doesn't resonate, sit with it for a while and then see how does it apply. But second house is busting through financially, knowing your value, your worth, knowing that what happened to you does not define you, and that it's time to go out in life more. It's time to be, be bigger. It's time to gather with others. It's time to really connect with people and have that dialogue, have that connecting dialogue, right? So again, you've got Mars in Leo. That's fiery, gang, in the 10th house. Go for it. Do it. Put yourself out there. Even if you're out of alignment, that's going to put you more in alignment. Okay, I'm going to get a different card for you also, because Soul Light, I feel you so much, but I feel like some of you are going to go, yeah, Michele, I have pulled back. It's like you've had things happen and you don't want to put yourself out there because you don't want to get hurt again. And I don't care if that's with a person, a situation, whatever it's with in your life, there's certain things that you want. You're going to have to extend more. This is the message. It's extending more despite the hurt and pain. And something that has to do with creativity. So there's been a block, creative blockages are holding you back. You may struggle to find inspiration or motivation. That's because you've just been holding yourself back. Okay? Subconsciously. Some of you, it's very conscious. You're going to say, yep, you're right, Michele. This is what's been happening. But others of you are going to say, no, I haven't. No, 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 no. No, energetically you have. And we do that naturally. When we've had more heartache and pain, we do tend to hold ourselves back. You know, we do. We just do. It's like when you burn your hand, you know, it's like, okay, here's an example. The other night, one of my neighbors, their house, they went away. And I don't know, they had some alarm or something. It wasn't like it was like a little beep, beep, like every 15 minutes. I don't know what was going on the whole weekend. And I was like, I'm in and out. I can hear it. I'm meditating. I'm watching, Netflix or YouTube, whatever I was doing. Having friends over. You could hear this thing. Going to sleep, trying to watch a movie. Boom, you could hear this little thing. So when they came back, I said, hey, what's going on with I don't know if it was your house. And they're like, oh, yeah. I turned that off. We'd set the wrong setting. So, okay, what happened then is the next day, it's gone. And late at night, the next day, I go in my bathroom, the windows are open, and I'm expecting to hear the sound. I go outside in my yard, and I could tell my ears were like perking up to like closed it, like danger, is that sound going to happen again? And it didn't, because the guy fixed it, but that's what I'm getting. See, we have these protection mechanisms within our body mind system that shut us down until we do things to consciously open back. I had to tell myself, Michele, it's not going to happen. There's no more ding, ding, ding. Now, I didn't feel it today, but I was like, God, I still expect to hear that sound, even though I know I'm not going to. But that was instinctual. It was a physiological. Let me get a lot. Okay. Response, right? Okay, so you're looking out. I just heard greener pastures, waiting for you have an expectation, certain things to come in for you. You're looking like part of you is a little forlorn, like other lands, other places. Where is my thing? When is my thing coming in? And this is very much the avatar part of you, the human you. Got the Lovers. That's Lovers, intuition, and oh, look at this, Soulite. Look what's right under Victim, but coming out reversed. Sometimes we have a victim mentality because we have been victimized. We've had a lot happen to us. Sometimes it's a role. We all have it on the human plane. We all have that. Some of us have it a bit more, some of us a bit less. So you're coming out of that mentality. Look at that, the Fool. Oh, this is beautiful for you. Ace of Cups under the Lovers. You're going to open up, Soulite, to your relationships deepening, current relationships deepening, more transparency, more vulnerability, more openness. Doesn't mean you have to tell everything and share every little minute and worry, but you're going to be more present, more open. Look at this, beautiful. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. And I'm going to put that there. Yeah, so you're going to be working, Soulite. You got a deeper healing. And I am going to put this here too, because this is a big transition for you. Okay, we're doing more cards with you. But this transition for you has to do with I'm becoming more successful. And then we've got the two. Yeah. So I would say with this group, there's a deepening, whether you're in a committed relationship, there's a deepening in regards to relationship with you. But I'm also going to say those of you that have wanted a sacred one-on-one to be in a great relationship and perhaps a partnership. So this is going to bring in relationships of all kinds, and current relationships are getting more real, more open, more honest, more feel. You're just going to have more feeling. You're going to feel more, Soulite. Bottom line, feeling more. This is upping your juice. I call it soul juice. This is going to bring you more juicy, soul juicy, where health gets better, optimizes. money, you're seeing your value. And I feel you've seen your value. Honestly, this group this has been a physiological, subconscious holding oneself back. And so you're going to make a strong effort to move outward, forward, follow through, do your creative projects, gather with others. It's time to connect, to collaborate, to create. Creativity very strongly coming in for you at this time. And that's going to put in the alignment to you. Even if it's just something you're doing as a hobby, really use your, your creativity and your intuition. So yes, you're going to have to strive. It doesn't have to be struggle, but this is persistent because this is a long-standing pattern. And so with that, the message, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, yes, but it's going to be successful. You're going to have, high honor. You're going to get that acclaim from your creativity, from your projects, from what you're creating or putting out there in the world, okay? This is about being more public, being seen. Some of you, this could be an issue around being seen. Now, not necessarily consciously. It could be that now you have to go to a next level of revealing yourself. This is coming from your own soul, dear light, meaning that your soul wants, let's go next level. No more phoning it in, getting out of that comfort zone. Okay, let's put this here, boy. Things are moving around, so if you I feel like a lot's going to move around for you. Honestly, with this group, you're going to be more seen. Things are going to get better for you. And you just have to persevere, and that's my message. Not to lose hope, to persevere. Try to reframe struggling with something into persistent effort. Like, okay, I'm struggling with this, whatever it is. Okay, this is called persistent effort, that something's about to pay off. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, people take it. Okay, this is the past. So don't let your past or past entanglements, trauma bonded situations or don't let your past steal your future. Do not let your past steal your future. Get another one here. That's what's been happening. It's like programming. Okay, let's look at soul purpose cards. If you adjust and do the messaging I'm getting here, you're going to draw in a lot. But you're going to have to push yourself a little bit. And when you do stuff, did not have the expectation, well, I went out and nothing happened. I didn't meet anybody. Or I posted online and nothing happened. Or I didn't get that job. And, you're going to have to, you're shifting a narrative of the universe being against you, or God against you, or people, or whatever. Some of you, that's for some of you. That's this deep healing. So relationships very much highlighted. New people coming in your life, existing relationships getting very more connected and strong. Okay, what do we got? Earth angel, guardian of the earth and her children. Support specifically intended for soul's mission is available. Commune with nature and find your way. See, soul light, you're being supported. Look at that, nature spirit. Support specifically intended for soul's mission is available. Commune with nature and find your way. Yeah, so do things, commune with nature. Be at the beach, at the lake, at the pond, at the park. Be around trees. Find a special tree. Go look at the birds. Really connect in with nature. You've got all this green. That's going to help shift a lot. Whether you go on your own, you go with others, whether it's walking, hiking, driving, and then just getting out of the car. But really, you're being helped right now to heal from the heartache, the heartbreak, what you've gone through in your life. You're being moved in. And I want you to notice these are the areas of your life that are going to be highlighted, okay? 10th house, 2nd house, Venus, Libra. Venus in Libra. This is abundance. This is because it's going to come from love, even the money coming in. But Eight of Pentacles, you're not just meant to work on yourself or work on something. You're meant to work on a project, a plan. Even if those of you that are working, this group, I don't feel like you're just meant to do nothing, or retire, not do anything. There's projects. You're meant to do your creativity, your self-expression, and put it everywhere. Join with others. Put it in the local cafe if they have art on the wall. Oh, I want to have my art here too. Especially things around your community. Okay, you've got two messages. Okay, so for you right now, connecting into gratitude, universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. There's the Ace of Cups. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Yeah, see, what you're saying is, oh, I'll put only this much energy in because this isn't coming back, because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to set myself up. I don't want to be disappointed. So if you have gratitude, that's great. Being gratitude and appreciation consciously. And the thing for you is just to do the self-expression, the creativity, just because, without the expectation of where is it getting me. You have to let go of that a little bit, Soul Light. Mars and Leo is just doing it because I want to do it, because why not? I'm the queen and king. It's connecting into whether it's doing a certain thing. I just got a flash of somebody in an office bringing in, like, I don't know, I saw like a box of like cookies or donuts or something, or flowers. If you want to do that, do that. Just do that. This group, you have a natural ability to know what people need and want, and also to give. And Spirit is saying, I got you. Give. Okay, the universe will respond. Give of your heart without looking, is it coming back? Because it will come back. Now some of you have given to people that, back in the day, and maybe even now, you got to stop that. People that are, okay, that you've given enough, or they're not giving, if they have some kind of personality issue, they're just taking, that's a different thing. But you like giving. You have a big heart. You have an open heart. And so the breakthrough for you, the quantum leap, is when you connect in to the messaging that's coming in for you. It creates this shift where things start clicking, moving forward quickly. The Chariot, success, cooperation, collaborate. Hey, let's go to do this. Let's do this. Oh, I want you to do this. So I'm going to say, what is the action? Let's ask. So you've got Mars in Leo in the 10th house there. It's clearly about out there in the world, community, publicity, online, being more getting out there with your creativity, with your creations, whatever you're creating and wanting to do, your self-expression with Leo there. It's very much about that. And you've got 10th house here, again, 2nd house, Venus. Let's see. Okay. So I'm asking, what's the best perspective or approach? Venus. You've got Venus there. What's Venus in? Venus in Libra, and you've got there Libra. Venus in Libra in the 1st house. Wow. Well, one thing is expect cooperation and focus and work on harmony. Venus in Libra is about cooperation. It's also about loving relationships, or relationships that are more in alignment to you. So there could be relationships that are no longer. So you've got to, your mission, Soul Light, your little ego, avatar human you, your mission is for your soul. Your spirit is not embodied, is embodied through you. You are the instrument, the soul. You got to get out there. You got to mix and steer, as one of my metaphysical teachers used to say. You got to put yourself out there. Pick up the phone, text, reach out. It'll come back. It'll come back. You've got Mars and Leo. That's not shy. That's not, oh, I'm waiting for them to text me back. I don't want to bother. I'm waiting for them to call, or I'm not going to call back right away. I don't know what his intentions are, or I don't know what her intentions are, what they really want. No, you got to get back, because you were out there, out and about. So your approach needs to be Venus in Libra, in the first house. It's joining with others. You've got Venus and Libra here. It's very clear. What puts you back in alignment and what's going to create this quantum breakthrough is being with others, gathering with others, expecting cooperation. If they can't do something, it's not because they don't like you or don't want to. Oh, they're busy. Okay, whatever. Next time I'll circle back around. Do not let your past cheat you of the amazing future that you have coming in. Okay, beautiful soul light. Wow, I'm really liking you a lot. I love your energy, and I think cha-cha-cha, just get out there. All right, soul light, I'm ready to live love bigger and more fun and more expanded. That's it. Lots of love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome to Soul Story number 3. I'm so excited for your reading, and I've really been feeling you a lot as I'm preparing to tune into this soul group, this pile, this soul story. Your soul story unfolding is to do what you need to do more with your ideas, your dreams, do more. You're to birth something. You're to create something. You're this like sacred container, and it's like, okay, get out of the clouds, ground, get out of the corner, get out of the bed, get out of, I don't know what, get out. So you've got 12th house here, escape. And of course, 12th house is subconscious, unconscious, it's meditation, it's past lives. It could be the house of undoing. People, characteristically, back in the day in astrology, they would say that only because it's like subconscious, you don't necessarily know what's there. But it's also a lot of potential opening. It's past life or other dimensional or interdimensional information. It's also dreams or dream work. It's deep spiritual practice and meditation. It's connecting with the soul essence of you, what your soul shape, right? Your soul design, what's in this. So I'm getting for you that part of the breakthrough is something not only becoming clearer, but you're coming at maybe you've been feeling at the end of your rope, but what's happening for you is you're coming at the end of something, the great reveal, the end of a cycle, the end of an era, the end of a time period. And with this iron here, hold on. It's very much about a passage of something you have within you, a lineage through the blood, past life, other dimensional. There's something that you hold within you. I almost get like a birth or a coming out, but let's get some information on this. We'll get some further information. Okay, as the barrier, the block, the quantum leap that's coming up for you. I'm only really get with this group, there's some hidden, well, two things, a hidden belief or expectation that's is blocking. It could come from the family. It could come from what you perceive you're meant to do. There's some light coming in, some level of enlightenment. Like, I feel like you're going to realize, oh, I didn't realize that was holding me back. I didn't realize, wow, you got a lot of cards that came through. And I'm not going to take them all. Or should I? Wow. Okay, let's put them back. Abundance was in there and also a miracle. So there's something going to be revealed. Look at, you've got growth. Yeah. Something is revealed that it's going to be such a small shift, like, oh, I didn't realize I could do this, or I didn't realize I was holding myself back, or, yeah, I don't think that anymore. There's something that's coming to light that you do or did, or a certain idea. It almost reminds me of one of my clients I worked with for a long time. He was very, very, very successful, and the guides that kept saying, I channeled with her for quite, still do, and at one point, her higher self, she was supposed to start a blog, so that's how long ago it was. She hated writing. Oh, I can't write. I'm not a writer. I'm a horrible spelling. I go, who cares? I go, there's a guy that's making millions. His book, he took all his posts on X back at the time, purposely with spelling errors, and it's done really well. I go, so it doesn't matter. There's a spell check. There's editor. It doesn't matter. Just put your stuff out there. Just write. The guide's really her higher self. And I was channeling to spirit and working with the guides and oversouls. And she ended up getting a publisher from her blog. And her first blog became her book, which did extremely well. And she's written, I think, 2 books and since then, 2 other books. And she writes, her first book was from her blog. And she has 2 really successful books since then. I think, yeah. So I'm getting that with you. It's like there's something, a self-imposed block that you think you can't do something or aren't good at something, but you're actually really good at it. And that's why I love working with people. I love helping people actualize their soul's purpose, their mission, because I can see as a psychic channel and medium, and then whether I do astrology or numerology or I'm tuning in, I can see in the whole higher self, I can see where the gifts are. Even if somebody perceives they don't have those gifts, if you work with a good, and it doesn't have to be just me, but you work with someone, they can see that, they can guide you. Like I guided her. I kept pushing her in this direction, guiding the message. That when she listened, and she's very, very successful, very fulfilled individual. So, because this is part of her path, her mission, sometimes we hold ourselves back because we don't perceive we have that gift or that ability or that talent. And you're doing that as well. Okay. Aha! It came through in my meditation walk. You might want to look at soul story number 1 if you felt called to that, soulite. I said projection or perception perfection is going to come through in this reading. That was the message I had got. Some people have to shift to perception. You are moving out of perfectionism. Once you do, that's where your growth is. You're growing out of perfectionism, over judging yourself, a little bit others too, but what's been holding you back is perfectionism. Once you do that, it's kind of like the story I told you with my client. Once you do that, look at all this abundance that comes in. So I don't even know if you know that you're doing it, but you're waiting for the perfect time or the perfect situation or the perfect person or the perfect post or the perfect video, the perfect article. Oh, I made that mistake, or I'm not ready yet, or I got to do it in this way. I got to get the perfect equipment, whatever it is for you, the perfect health, the perfect weight, the perfect body. It's all of it. You're being asked not to wait, not to be in that perfectionism mode. Like, just do it, just create, just because you want to. So I feel like what's getting cleansed and cleared with that iron oxide energy, your blood, the lineage. You might have been taught, don't do things until you know that you can really do it. 3rd house. Don't put yourself out there. You got to learn more. Or who are you to do that? Or you weren't trained in that, Whatever it is. Okay, so we've got, I love this. We've got Capricorn. This is about achievement. And Venus, doing what you love just because you love it, soulite. So we got Capricorn here and Venus, 3rd house. So again, this is about you putting yourself out there, communicating more completely, more authentically, more genuinely. And this is about you putting yourself out there in the world, especially online, ebooks, books, online courses, online music, MP3, whatever it is, extending out within networks. That's what you're meant to do. And that's kind of like this Nautilus shell, right? Once you get going, you're to work within networks. You're part of the satellite network of group of New World servers. So your growth comes from extending out. It could be in your environment, your neighborhood. It could be with others that are of a similar resonance for you. And for you, it's doing what you love, right? Doing more of what you love, doing it how you love. And you're bringing a level of love. And this is going to attract the right people with that Venus energy. Venus in Capricorn, it's like you're here to achieve, to create, to put into form your ideas, your soul memory, right? What you've come in with. Ace of Wands, of course. King of Wands. So all it takes is what we're talking about, this perception shift there with the Hangman, okay? It's going to take a little bit, but then we've got the Moon. I love this. Nine of Pentacles. Gain, achievement, with your creativity, with your self-expression, soul expression, heart open, okay, grounded, heart open. Then we've got the Knight, and these just popped through. I don't know if you saw it. And Eight of Pentacles. Okay, but this is a new idea coming in. You need to act upon this, especially if it's something that goes into circulation, publication, or reaches people, what we call beyond space and time. So online publication. This could be products for some of you. There could be certain products. There could be something you want to make or create or sew or music or art, or I'm getting a lot of things. It could be sculpting. This is something that's going to shift or change your world. And I feel like what's happening with you, we're talking about work purpose. So this Page of Swords brings in new direction and new opportunity that you need to nurture. Specifically, if this is anything that's a project that requires your time, your energy, your focus, okay? I feel like you're getting the message of an idea or, enlightenment, a great idea that you need to follow up on. Spirit is giving you a great idea. It could be more than one, but for sure a great idea that you need to follow through on or follow up on, Soulite. You get that? Yeah, there's something you're meant to do daily, and I feel like it's your learning, whether it's sitting down and writing at the computer or drawing or painting. Look at that. It brings you sudden wealth. You're going to cross time and space. This is getting into different networks, groups, communities. This is online, group, and community. And it's going to take time, though. They're telling me, please tell them they're just at the beginning of this something new. Yeah, see, here we go. It has to do with community. We've got sudden wealth. And it's your work. Someone's going to see what you're doing. That's part of the quantum leap, but you're creating growth and abundance in your life as you let go of this perfectionism, however that is manifesting for you. You'll know what it is, Soulite. I don't need to tell you. You'll know. Let's get it closer. Let's get what area, any other information. Oh, see, look at that. Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn is over here. Mars in Capricorn. You're here, you guys, achievement and success isn't bad. Money isn't bad. The only way that the new merging consciousness can come in for the new paradigm to create new ways of living is through us, is through people. God is formless. Your higher self is formless. The universe is, you know what I mean? That's why, the universe has form. That's one of the first parts of form, but there's something beyond the universe. So we're consciousness made manifest, right? Spirit in form. You're here to put things in form. You've got the 11th house. So look to the 11th house. Groups, online, Mars in Capricorn. You came here to, I'll make that. I'll create that. I'll start this business. I'll create the iPhone. Okay, the iPhone, right? The bicycle, the wheel, that idea, that invention, floating around in the ethers, but someone had to say, I'll take it on. So you need to raise your, I'll do that, God, I'll do that, Spirit. Okay, higher self, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. But that's what's going to create this shift for you. Just focusing on your projects, your plan, for what you want to do, what you want to create. I'm going to take all of those because that's how I roll. So we got Starseed. Of course you are. Awakening and shifting collective consciousness through your creation, what you're doing. I don't know. Is it talking? Is it speaking? Is it clients, customers? Is it products? Is it groups? Is it courses? Is it classes? Is it music? Is it MP3? Is it concerts? Is it, I don't know. But you're also meant to work with groups and within communities. And some of you, it's to establish these communities, channel through intentional touch. That's physical touch, but also energetic touch. You're very in touch with the etheric plane. Crystal activator. You intuitively connect with and retrieve information from crystals. So that can be a message for some of you that work with crystals. You know, I love my crystal family here. Connect in with a particular crystal that can help you. You're here to ground. That iron is saying, listen, you're here to ground. You're here to put something in form. You're here to create, to make it happen. And if you work for a company or a job, then you bring that consciousness into reality through your actions. Okay, but most of you, it's going to be some kind of idea, and the Spirit, God is saying, and your guides that I'm working with, your higher self, however you're interpreting the information, I just open the channel, get it all ways, is saying, the time is now, it's perfect. Don't try to make it perfect. Just do it. Put it out there. Start putting stuff out there. Keep doing it. You don't have any Five of Pentacles, Soul Light, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Cups. You're good to go, Soul Light. You activating Mars in Capricorn. You create the abundance, the increase, the breakthrough, the growth. So whatever you create, put out there, share yourself, your creations, your achievement, your goals. As you start putting your plan in motion, or plans, you put a plan, then it's going to manifest. And you're getting a lot of help on the etheric plane. You're getting a lot of help on the astral. You're getting glimpses of what you're meant to create. In other words, and also remember, Soul Light, you came in with this already. Look at that potential, that light. You're enlightened. You're very enlightened. You're very aware. You have a lot of wisdom, and it's time for you to get that out there in various forms into the world, into the universe, on the earth, in the world, in the groups, in the communities, in the courses, in the classes, whatever it is, people, in networks. So your vibration is being raised to handle this blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Well, that's enlightenment. So you're doing this achieving, you're doing this manifesting and creating as a high level of love. It's coming through the vibrational frequency of love. And you're meant to achieve. You are meant to achieve. You are meant to create. You're meant to put something into the world. Manifestation, creation. Okay, beautiful Soul Light. All right, so let's connect in. Okay, this is your Soul Insights mantra. My creations and manifestations come from my connection to the infinite intelligence of the world, the universe. I am seamlessly connected to the all that is, and channel, create, attract, and manifest from the abundance of the all that is. And I receive the abundance from the all that is. I'm telling you, Soul Light, go forth. I'm moving this over in case you want to do a screen grab. Wow. Just put it out there. It's something that you don't think is so perfect, and that's going to create the breakthrough, the quantum leap, major quantum leap into a new level of creating, living, being, manifesting. Lots of love and light to you.